History. The wolves within us. In a big and noisy city lived a young man named Alex. He worked in marketing, was ambitious, active, and always striving for success. However, inside he felt as if he was being torn apart. Every morning, Alex woke up with a heaviness in his chest. He was haunted by thoughts. You are not good enough. You must be better than everyone else. You lost. Therefore, you are nobody. And in the evening, he lay in bed feeling broken, irritated, and angry. One day, he met an old man in the park. The man was sitting on a bench feeding pigeons. Alex approached him and unexpectedly began to talk about what was happening in his soul. I feel like I'm fighting with myself, he confessed. One part of me wants to be kind, calm, and loving. The other is angry, envious, judgmental, and hateful. The old man nodded and calmly said, Inside every person there are two wolves. One is the light. He symbolizes kindness, compassion, love, calmness, generosity, and forgiveness. The other is the dark. He embodies envy, anger, greed, arrogance, fear, and pride. They are constantly battling each other. Alex pondered and asked, Which one wins? The old man smiled. The one you feed. Alex left with this thought. From that day on, he began to ask himself one question every day. Which wolf am I feeding today? When he felt envy towards a colleague's success, he switched to gratitude. When he was angered by the behavior of others, he remembered that everyone has their own pain. When disappointment engulfed him, he looked for what he could learn from the moment. After a few months, Alex noticed how much his inner state had changed. He no longer felt that pain, anxiety, and emptiness. His eyes began to shine again, and those around him started saying that he seemed to have changed. But he knew this was not a miracle. It was his choice every day. The parable of the two wolves is a story about inner choice. Every day we face thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Indeed, opposing forces live within us: anger and love, fear and hope, envy and generosity. But which of them become our habits depends on what we focus on and what we strengthen. Ask yourself every day one question: whom am I feeding right now? If you are judging, switch to understanding. If you are envious, be grateful for what you have. If you are angry, find out what lies behind it. If you are afraid, take at least one step forward. Choice is the power that each person has. You are who you decide to be. And it starts with a simple step. Feed the light wolf.